drop balls like snow. Snow, 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 snow. Balls like snow. Snow, snow, snow. I can't stop my teardrop balls like snow. Snow, 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 snow. Feels like snow. I can't stop my teardrop falls like snow. I was your blue angel. 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 Falls like snow. I can't stop my teardrop falls like snow. Feels like snow. I can't stop my teardrop falls like snow.
I know you like the way that I look, and it looks like I like you too. You know I do. I like the way you know that I like how you look, and you like me too. I know you do. I see you look at me, and I know that you think you like what you see. I want you to. I think the time is right, and I want you to see how good it could be for you and me. I want to see you every night and feel your hand be next to mine. I want to see you every night. We'll find a way to make it nice. I want to see you every night and feel your hand be next to mine. I want to see you every night. We'll find a way to make it right. I know you like the way that I look, and it looks like I like you too. You know I do. I like the way you know that I like how you look, and you like me too. I know you do. I see you look at me, and I know that you think you like what you see. I want you to. I think the time is right, and I want you to see how good it could be for you and me. I want to see you every night and feel your heart be next to mine. I want to see you every night. We'll find a way to make it right. I want to see you every night and feel your heart be next to mine. I want to see you every night.
doesn't matter. I just don't care what we do, baby, it's so bananas. How I feel, so unreal. You gotta believe in me. This isn't normal, not at all. It's just like we don't try, we just fit, you and I. We're supernatural. This is easy love. Every day euphoria. It's just like we don't try, we just fit, you and I. We're supernatural. You got me all figured out in every way. You read my thoughts, know what I want before I say. And it's crazy how these little things, baby, they stop me breathing. We could carry on if you want, baby, just keep believing in me. This isn't normal, not at all. It's just like we don't try, we just fit, you and I. We're supernatural. This is easy love. Every day euphoria. It's just like we don't try, we just fit, you and I. We're supernatural. How I feel, so unreal. No, it's true. Me and you gotta believe in me. This isn't normal, not at all. It's just like we don't try, we just fit, you and I. We're supernatural.
Sometimes it feels like you're simply looking right through me. Do you think that's just the way it is? I'll never know. Baby, I wish that we could just meet at a party. I think we could have great chemistry. If you notice me, I can imagine you looking deep into my eyes. I know that you're on the other side, and now I'm dreaming. Tell me you know me, and that you miss me already. Baby, are you with me? Is it real? I don't know. I don't wanna be alone in my bedroom, writing messages you won't read. I don't wanna be alone in my bedroom, on the internet, waiting to say hi. So I see you looking right at me. Do I look like someone that you know? I'll never know. Feels like I know you, though all I have is your picture. But I think that you look pretty good. You know you do. Feels like I miss you, though is it really the real you? You say you're as real as it gets. What do you mean? Tell me a secret, or something that only you know. I just need to know a little more about you. I don't wanna be alone in my bed.
Hi! Oh my god, it's so good to see you!
Can't you see, don't you see, it's not true. It was only just to keep us together. This is it, that was it, your last chance.
Don't say I didn't want you in advance.
Can't you see, don't you see, it's not true. It was only just to keep us together. This is it, that was it, your last chance.
Don't say I didn't want you in advance.
How can you say you care? Baby, don't even know if I'm not there. Baby, if your life's just another day, count me out. How can you say you care? Baby, don't even know if I'm not there. Baby, if your life's just another day, count me out. Can't you see, don't you see, it's not true. It was only just to keep us together. This is it, that was it, your last chance.
Don't say I didn't want you in advance.
Can't you see, don't you see, it's not true. It was only just to keep us together. This is it, that was it, your last chance. How can you say you care? Baby, don't even know if I'm not there. Baby, if your life's just another day, count me out. How can you say you care? Baby, don't even know if I'm not there. Baby, if your life's just another day, count me out.
Don't say I didn't want you in advance. oasis. You know I'll be there. Triple axle thread, goalie hit the net. In my oasis, you know I'll be there. And you're relevant and don't put up a gimmick. In my oasis, cause I'll be number one. I've got my eyes on the prize, so I'll call you when I'm done.
All you love, lemon light like shink shink on the ice. All you love, lemon light like shink shink on the ice. All you love, lemon light like shink shink on the ice. It's a 0x into flight.
Swish, swish on the rink, faster than you can wink. 160 BPM, back to back heartbeat. Back to back heartbeat. Stand splish splash on the side, jump so high like the tide. Sometimes you gotta let it go in order to glide. In order to glide. I don't need a roll with a leak, but if you wanna come, you can catch up with me. And if I'm running out of time, I'll drive at full speed, but I might get out of line. And if I'm gonna light the way, you know I'll be there with a torch and bouquet. Cause I'll be number one. I've got my eyes on the prize, so I'll call you when I'm done. I said swish, swish on the rink, faster than you can wink. 160 BPM, back to back heartbeat. Back to back heartbeat. Stand splish splash on the side, jump so high like the tide. Sometimes you gotta let it go in order to glide. In order to glide. Despite all the hurdles I witnessed, if I went away, I'd miss this. In my element, minding my business. Attitude like it's Olympics. No, I don't put up the boy gimmicks. Medals on my shelf, yeah, it's statistics.
All you love, lemon light into flight.
I said swish, swish on the rink, faster than you can wink. 160 BPM, back to back heartbeat. Back to back heartbeat. I said splish splash on the side, jump so high like the tide. Sometimes you gotta let it go in order to glide. In order to glide. Swish, swish on the rink, faster than you can wink. 160 BPM, back to back heartbeat. Back to back heartbeat.
Something chronic, bit demonic, of the
somewhere, I'm sure.
네가 날 보는 걸 알아. 누구보다 더 잘 알아. 근데 굳이 자꾸 알면서도 널 계속 놀리고 싶어. 아니야 내가 왜 이래. 날 빨리 받아줘야지. 밀당은 아니야 하지만 남잔 조심 조심 조심. 쉽진 않을걸. 빈민이 좀 많아. 나의 사랑 쉽게 주고 싶지는 않아. 아프다라니까. 난 예쁘다니까. 말해줘 보여줘 좀 더 안달이나게. Say hi 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 hi. 안녕하고 말할 만큼 이미 hi 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 hi. 나를 좀 더 내려가줘. 꿈을 love 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 love. 두근두근 뛰게 해줘. 조금 더 힘을 내. Oh yeah. 쉬운 건 안돼. 사랑이라 잔인해. 독특해 자주해 달콤한 얘기. 난 그럼 난 하루에 한두 번. 세상에 없던 이기적인 나야. It's you yeah. 사랑은 너만 보고 싶어. 이런 말 듣고 싶잖아. 아주 조금만 기다려. 좀 더 더우게 겉하게. 말이 없어도 묻지 말아줘. 가끔 많이 소심해져. 그러는 거야. 걱정이 돼. 지치면 안 돼. 사실 난 내 맘이 정말 뜨거우니까. Say hi 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 hi. 안녕하고 말할 만큼 이미 hi 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 hi. 나를 좀 더 내려가줘. 꿈을 love 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 love. 두근두근 뛰게 해줘. 조금 더 힘을 내. Oh yeah. 사랑보다 더 사랑이라 잔인해. 사실 네가 좋아. 너의 모든 게 다만 난 두려워. 기다린 사랑 그게 너일까. 시간이 조금 더 필요해. 난